Welcome to MontyTV. I'm Nikayo Yang, and this is Interviews with AWS Startups. Joining me today is Scott Stephenson, CEO and founder of Deepgram. Thanks for joining us today, Scott.
It's great to be here.
So, Scott, you have a fascinating background as a particle physicist turned entrepreneur and founder. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, and how you got to where you are today.
I have a PhD in particle physics. I built deep underground dark matter detectors. So think like a James Bond layer 2 miles underground with the yellow railing and the cranes and the grinding sparks and that kind of thing. This is what we did. And what we were doing is looking for dark matter by building these terrestrial detectors. And the technology and just sort of ideas that we developed in that search are actually very applicable to audio. So what we noticed is that end-to-end deep learning through a data-driven process would be great for understanding large-scale human conversation and powering AI agents and voice agents into the future. Now we started Deepgram 9 years ago, so we had to start from the basics. So we first started with speech to text and released that as a product. And then now we offer speech to text, text to speech to speech, and a whole suite of products on our platform.
Let's hone in on your usage of AI to accomplish these objectives. What are the unique problems you are solving for customers, and how are you applying AI to these solutions?
Yeah, so I like to think of this like, what can a human do? So humans can listen, we can think, we can understand what's happening, we can formulate a response, and then we can give that response. And that response could be speaking, it could be doing something, it could be writing something, that type of thing. And when you put it all together, this is what an AI agent is. And there can be voice agents, there could be text agents, there could be agents that do your taxes. But what we deal with at Deepgram is speaking, is voice, is human voice. So think of call center use cases. So if you want to call in and schedule an appointment with your dentist, you might not be calling a human on the other side anymore. You might be calling a machine, but having a polite conversation with them where they tell you the available appointments and then you set the appointment. Or maybe you're driving up to a drive-through to get a quick bite to eat before work. And instead of a human being on the other side of that conversation, they might be listening in, but it'll actually be an agent, a voice agent, that's doing that conversation. And so, for instance, like Jack in the Box uses Deepgram in order to do that.
And where are you at in your customer journey?
We have over 400 contracted enterprise customers, over 1,000 AI applications that utilize Deepgram at scale in order to power their voice interactions. And so, we're 9 years old as a company. We first released our product at scale about 5 or 6 years ago. And now we're a default piece of the voice stack that many of the voice products that people see today that are released, Deepgram is usually in there somewhere powering it.
What are some of the next key or significant milestones for you and for the company?
There's a lot of success in the AI market right now, and there are a lot of successful companies in the AI market, but this market is just getting started. It's really the beginning. 10x, 100x, 1,000x growth is totally possible. And for us, we want to stay the leaders in speech to text, become the leaders in text to speech for real-time enterprise use cases, release speech to text agents at massive scale. And then what this does is disrupt the labor market, but then increase the productivity of the world. And that's our ultimate goal as a company, is to increase the productivity of the world. And so in the future, then you think about growing larger as a company, possibly going public, that type of thing. So we want to enable enterprise use cases and our partners like AWS and others in order to scale massively in this new voice AI area that just in the last year or two is waking up, but now it's turning on and it's never going to turn off again into the future.
We're here at the Montgomery Summit, one of the largest technology investor summits and conferences in North America. How has your experience been so far?
It's been amazing. Actually, this is my first time at the summit. And I've met investors here that are already investors in Deepgram, and I was like, oh, I didn't know you were going to be here. I met the setup here with getting quick meetings in place to meet new investors. That has been really amazing. I've met investors from across the spectrum, and so many of them are interested in voice AI, and that's really great to see. And I'm just looking forward to the programming too. We're only halfway through the first day. I'm looking forward to tomorrow and seeing what everybody has to say there too.